Cornwall Hospice Care is a Cornish charity that reaches out from our two hospices to provide care across our communities. I'm Paul Brinsley, Chief Executive. It's so much more than the two hospices themselves. Of course, everyone knows and is familiar with St Julia's and Mount Edgecombe hospices. They've been here a long time, they've served the communities incredibly well, but very few people realise that we're so much more than that. We take our care outside the hospices into the community. So many of our staff, doctors, therapists, nurses will work outside the hospices. We also see many people through outpatient appointments at the hospices. Our lymphedema service, for example, will see 2,000 patients a year, which is an enormous amount of outreach to people and care that perhaps isn't always recognised as being part of the inpatient service that, of course, we offer people who have terminal illness and are coming here to be cared for in their last days. It goes further than that. Many of our patients will come in for assessment for pain and symptom control. They will then go home again, whether that home is a residential home, it might be a care home, for example. And over half our patients will return home from the hospices. And that's really important that people understand that, because I think sometimes there's a vision about hospice care that it's just about the last days, and it isn't. So much more. We have patients who've been with us literally for years. Many patients we see for a number of months, so that we can get in early and provide the support and care that will really enable them to benefit from the specialist palliative care that the hospice provides. People want to be treated near home as far as possible. People want to come in, they want to go out again. It's not about this idea that you come in and the door closes behind you. Absolutely not. It's so much more than that nowadays. And I think you think of the work of our doctors in the hospitals, for example. They will run a regular pain clinic at the Royal Cornwall Hospitals Trust at Treliske. Every week we're seeing patients there, a number of patients. We'll do ward rounds, and our doctors are providing a huge amount of support to the oncology team and the palliative care team in the hospital. So that's not happening in the hospices, it's happening outside the hospices. Well, I think people may have a conception that the hospices are Mount Edgecombe and St Julia's. So we want to take this opportunity to address that and to explain why we're not just about the two hospices. We are so fortunate in Cornwall. We have huge support from the community. I think people fully understand that every pound they give to us stays in Cornwall, it's spent in Cornwall, it employs professional staff to provide care services that are absolutely needed in Cornwall, and that's a very valuable thing that we can offer our supporters. But our supporters need to know perhaps a bit more detail about what they're actually getting for their money, and that's the purpose of this range of interviews, and our publications that are coming out now are starting to demonstrate this. I am Cornwall Hospice Care.